Yeah,
Those-
it's just sticking.
Yeah.
The experiment group. Which one of those experiments do you want to start out with?
I want to inhale it first.
Oh my good god.
Alice just goes, "You are insane, but I respect that." And
I want to join.
you're both insane. And she just...
Shall we
I will
both take a
observe.
sniff together?
Now.
Wait.
One of us has to be up in case something bad happens.
I give my pouch of holding, so he has the
Oh,
healing
yeah.
things to Draco.
Yeah, here's our elixirs just in
Yeah.
case, you know,
Yeah, thank you. I'll
in
keep
case
all
we
of
die.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make me do the reincarnation spell if the healing stuff doesn't work and we die.
Okay, if you both go down, you're getting the potion first,
You're-
and then you do your part.
Are
If
you
that
talking
doesn't
about-
work, we'll use it.
throwing
And
her
we're
in.
dead.
Yeah.
Are you talking about when
That'd be a
with me?
glorious way to
Yeah.
They're
die.
just making out.
Okay, guys, can you stop your tonsil stuff? Stop tonsils! Come on!
Stop tongue
Okay.
fucking each other.
Come on, we got shit to do!
This is the passion I was been waiting for.
Yeah, you can do that at the
Oh
tavern.
god,
hotel room,
Windrew
room at the
Jr. got a
end. Come
girlfriend.
on.
This is the stories my dad's been talking to me about.
It's his Agatha.
I was told by Moon that
Angela.
you're dad's a Matterport. Let's just... I have another theory, but I think we need to look along this pearly white, beautiful library. Never see myself in one of these, but wow, the aesthetic is just so cute. Like, I like that. But anyways, we need to find a scroll because I wonder if the bling bling stone that's on it, onto it, that reacts to the magical properties.
Should I make Draco
And they're
inhale
using
it
that
too?
to power
Your
your
cat
castle.
really did not
We can
me
we
holding
can go
him.
back
He
to
has
the
been
experiment
licking himself,
group and
cleaning my
Alice can look at
scent
it.
off of him for the past 5 minutes.
I mean, we could. We can also
Like,
look for more
as soon
scrolls
as
first
I
to
put
find
it down,
more
he goes over and he
stones.
starts
I like the way
licking
you
himself,
think.
like,
Yeah!
Windrew, kiss me again! Here I come!
He said, "Here I come."
Not a minute too late.
Oh my god, are they in a
If they go all-
relationship now?
If they go all the way, should we roll for
Roll for
pregnancy?
another baby?
Yeah.
Oh,
Famine and I will both be pregnant.
oh, okay, but out of character, Darkner, do you have a saxophone? Because I think you might need to play play a little bit of
Smooth jazz.
sax.
Smooth jazz.
You rolled for performance and there was just an at one.
You're attempting to play a trumpet, but you're actually playing a saxophone, and you sound like you're playing a very poorly tuned kazoo.
You know, I'm imagining this in my head.
Just because I'm a performer doesn't mean I'm a fucking expert.
Oh, you should tell Bree to get her another coffee.
Oh, we more, oh, we more, oh, we more, oh, we more.
And this is the kind of derailment that I was talking about.
Jungle, the lion sleeps at night.
Listen, do we really want to compare Windrew to a lion?
Wait,
Sounds
wait,
more
he
like a
doesn't
hyena.
have his 5th level spells anymore. No.
She's pregnant. 4 kids.
She's pregnant. 1,200 kids.
Alright, but all for serious
Well,
now.
anyways.
I mean, Windrew, we must find more information on the piece of stone, on jewelry that
I'm not there.
Marilyn gave us.
Okay.
What you gave me was ruby, but what she gave me was an unfamiliar stone.
Oh, it was a ruby.
Oh, she a ruby for a ruby? That doesn't make fucking sense. I don't mean it like that. I'm being in character.
Oh, no, you're good, you're good. Alright,
It was not that bad, okay?
Alice.
Oh, he's still, like, cleaning himself. I held him once, and now he won't stop cleaning himself. It's a cat, by the way, for everybody listening.
But doesn't
Alice.
the cat normally do that once you pick them up and bring them back down?
Not always.
Alice
No.
opens up
Not
like a
me.
valve and some of the natural energy seeps out into like...
My nostrils.
Sure, yeah. You just snort it, why not?
Yep.
That's
Roll up one of the
exactly what
pieces.
I imagined we were doing. Was just like,
By all fucking means.
ooh, that was a good one.
Do we die?
Ooh.
Survival check.
It's I'm real tempted to just fuck with you guys and just say roll a fortitude save, but no, nothing happened.
Nothing happens, really?
You feel like a inert surge of energy, but from the small amount that you smelled, it like comes and like it's like oh, well that was
It's like the lake all over
anticlimactic.
again.
That was that didn't hit as hard as what I thought it was going to.
Should I make Draco do it? He does it.
And you see him just like kind of puff as if he's about ready to lose his small form and grow into his big form.
No.
And he just instantly like kind of like reverts back to his small form like, oh, I almost lost it there for a second.
If we ever needed to rage, we should bring some.
It is also worth mentioning that his eyes glowed.
Glow?
Past tense of glow.
They glow.
They glow
They
like
glowed.
green.
They glued.
That's what I'm saying. They glowed.
They were glowing.
They were glowing red. Green. I don't know why I said red.
I should start putting it in his.
Well, it is worth theorizing that because Draco is a dragon and creature, it is more in tune with nature, so it could be that it affected him a little bit more.
It's like the blood injections for the biker people. That Leonardo, whatever he did.
Were they roid raging?
No, it's like the blood goes in them so they're faster. Like the blood injection.
Yeah. Plasma, like injecting plasma, like extra plasma cells or something.
I don't remember what
Isn't
that guy's
what
name
it was. I think it was the extra
Blood doping. It's what it was.
Yeah, like, but I think it was the extra plasma from the blood, or yeah.
Dope my drug.
What is the next experiment you guys want to test out?
What were the other ones? Oh,
Subjecting it to a variety of magic, heating it up mundanely, performing a series of rituals within the presence of the energy.
Rituals.
So, what's the, how complex are you looking to make these rituals?
Medium.
You perform a variety of rituals, say around the size of, like, summoning nearby creatures, getting into contact with, like, plant life. Something a little bit more simple, but has a bit of complexity to it. You don't really see much of a reaction.
No reaction.
Alright, well, what next?
Oh, at the animal one.
There's a magic usage, heating it up mundanely, or infusing it with item.
Oh, let's infuse it with an item.
Well, that's not it.
Do we need an item or?
Any item will do.
Right.
I have a silver helmet. And some axe. That plate armor. Tacky plate armor. From the tacky
Naturally.
people.
Naturally.
I have an unknown scroll.
That's right, you do have the scroll.
I have
yeah.
the scroll.
Oh, you have the scroll? You have the scroll?
Who got the scroll?
I thought we only got one.
You only got one.
Oh, you can have the scroll.
Well, mine says scroll. From Travis. Oh, her ball.
Which item do you want to use?
Do we want to do the scroll or do we want to do something else?
Well, yeah. Do we have to only do one thing?
You can do whatever, any amount of items that you want.
Let's do the scroll and we can do...
The
A
scroll
helmet.
was magical, but we don't know what kind of...
Yeah, maybe it'll explode.
Yeah. It'll get more magical.
Maybe we should do the helmet first. And then do the scroll in case it...
Go ahead.
Okay, I give her the helmet.
Okay. Okay, so Alice begins to infuse the scroll with the.
We're doing
Natural
the helmet
energy.
first.
Oh, you want to do the helmet first?
And then the scroll. We want to see what it does to the helmet.
The helmet begins to glow, and magical properties of the helm, which I find myself what they are.
You.
Are you wearing the helmet?
Right now?
Yes.
Oh no.
Well, then it glows, and you can't really tell exactly what it's doing. Alice says, "What magical properties does this helmet have?"
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes?
Certainly seems to have some now.
Ooh.
So it gave it magic?
Either that or it might have had some sort of dormant magical properties that are now brought forth.
Huh. Interesting. Shall we try it on the scroll then? We know it's magic. See what happens with that.
It's worth a try.
Right? You?
She does the same thing, infusing the scroll with the natural energy, and it immediately springs up, starts levitating, circling around.
Give me a little scroll.
It unwinds, and you just see it on the parchment. Scribblings begin to dance around parchment, and see a face appear. All of a sudden, eyes open.
Hello, scroll.
Hello,
What do you do?
I, Scry Scroll.
I can scry.
We can. Girl. Interesting. How far can you scry?
Anywhere.
How do I make you work?
Who do you want to scry?
The chief does know.
It will be done. The image of the face shrinks, and then more scribblings come and form on the parchment, and you just see inside of Meg.
Ooh.
She is sitting there, working, writing, signing some policies, it might look like. You can't really see exactly what's on the paper, but she does have her minions behind her. All of a sudden you hear the same voice saying, "Do you want to hear?"
Yes.
I'll tell you what. That was quite the conversation we had with our good friend Bartholomew yesterday, wasn't it? Yes. I think we certainly got our point across.
Gotta find out more first.
Anyways, I do need to get going. I have a date to prepare for. I do hope that he wears something nice.
Holy fucking shit. Are you seeing this? I start patting the
Oh,
moon.
in about an hour or so, be sure to send somebody to go pick up Thragnar, won't you? You see her get up from her chair and walk to office entrance.
Yeah, learn much
The the
Workshop.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking.
The face takes up the rest of the page again. The scrying goes away. That is to the extent of show you.
How many times can I use day?
As- Depends on the extent of what you want to scroll. The warding that she offers. Great deal of my power. Going to need to recharge. Be but a few hours.
You know. Alright.
It winds itself back up. Begins to float for a little bit longer as it just rotates on an axis. Before eventually it just begins to float back down. I believe that the natural energy up. Used up all of its capabilities. It was a small dosage, mind you.
But can I still use it then?
The scrying scroll?
Yes.
Yes, I just don't think it will talk to you.
Oh. Well, I liked when it talked to me.
Seriously. Are there any other items you wish to present? Arzak, is there one that you would like me to infuse?
Have a cat. Don't you have the cat?
You know
Yeah,
what?
there's a construct.
I do still have the wood
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just a
'cause-
wooden cat.
prison.
Very well.
Cool. Damn.
She
too bad I don't
infuses the
got
cat.
one now.
I got a golden
It
dog.
grows. It was a very small, like pint
Bless you.
size.
Holy fuck, Nard.
A very
Dragnard?
Fucknard Threadnard.
Do you think it'll bring the golden dog?
I don't know. You could try.
Starts out as a very small
A puppy
statue of a
then.
cat. Very regal looking. And it grows in size to about the size of a adult-sized cat. And it moves, begins to stand, and hops up onto your shoulder.
Yo, is it?
I pet it.
You got a
It
familiar?
acts
I was just
exactly
about to
like a
say.
cat.
Is it a familiar?
Do you say this in the game?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it's acting more like a construct.
You are just the king of fucking constructs, my
I
guy.
am at this
I
point.
give you my golden dog.
Oh, all right. And she does the same thing. The golden dog turns. How much natural energy do you want to give it? She asks.
All of
Whole
it.
fucking vial.
I won't give you all of it, but I'll give you a greater amount than I gave for the cat.
Look, a puppy.
It grows into a large dog. Continues to grow into a very, not a very large, but a large adult-sized wolf.
Oh my god.
Its eyes open, revealing great big yellow eyes.
It's a puppy. I pet the puppy.
He's very much enjoying it.
Huh?
You just assumed it's tame.
Yeah.
Would it do anything to the puzzle box?
You have a puzzle box.
I do,
If
yes.
anything goes wrong, Jake.
Wait,
Go
when
kill
do
it.
we arrive?
I wonder if
Fry
it
it.
could.
When do we arrive?
You'll be arriving pretty shortly. I can give it a shot, and it begins to glow. One piece will glow, and then fade. Another piece will glow. Another piece will glow. And it kind of just... It almost seems random.
I'm gonna poke it when it, like, you know, whack-a-mole. I'm gonna.
Nothing seems to happen.
Why is my box not working? Maybe charge it up a little more.
Alright, I can give it a little bit more, and she does view it. Once again, it starts glowing, but brighter, but fading.
Do you have a secret word?
It just continues to glow in different pieces.
I got another.
Make it
around
work.
around this time, Ragnard, Windrew, Bree, and Famine arrive.
Did you get her pregnant?
They didn't have sex.
And you didn't know what happened.
More pressing matters.
Why do you have a?
Your lips are red.
Why-
Hers are swollen.
Why
Come
do you
on.
have lipstick on your mouth?
I thought I'd try something new.
Your hair's messed up.
I forgot my comb at home.
They had
You're such a
tonsil fun.
liar.
They what now?
They tongue punched each
They
other.
tongue punch each other. Because we made a discovery and that made Famine very,
Horny.
very.
I made the Windrew family proud.
So, apparently there's a magical war that occurred that was erased from the pages of history.
Fucking the box is broken.
Yes, but apparently there's this substance of natural energy that's all around us. They outlawed us from using it.
Oh.
And I'm thinking that my ring is reacting to it because of the fact that there's natural energy around. The conduit. And I'm thinking, conduit, you need a specific item for it to be a conduit. So what if that painter who made Arzak's construct used his paintings, his brush as a conduit to make these constructs, paint itself?
Give her that ring that she gave you.
Here,
Put the natural energy on it.
here.
She imbues the ring with the natural energy, and it glows. Fate. However,
Talk to us, goddammit! Just like my scroll did. I have a talking scroll.
Alice says, Ragnar, put it on.
This is scary. Oh, okay. He's putting it on so consciously.
We will save.
Or you can just fail it.
I'm just holding the potion right now. Just because I'm like, I don't.
You want him to fail?
And you can hear in your head, what shall I wear? The red one or the blue one? I think the blue one. He seems... I think you'll like the blue one. All of a sudden you hear... No. The red one's speaking to me.
Okay, how about I ask her, what did you and Bartholomew talked about behind closed doors that you had to ward around?
Why am I getting thoughts about my conversation with Bartholomew? It's over with.
It's important. That's it here.
And all we really talked about was his discoveries. Lake. What interesting fellow he is.
Do you tell us what you saw or heard?
Well, she talked about the lake. But what about the lake did he say?
His findings were quite fascinating. Wonder how much about the lake he actually found out, though.
If he's anything from you?
I don't think he was withholding anything from me, but it is a curious thought.
Are they withholding anything from you?
Metagaming.
Yeah.
Are you withholding anything?
I do hope that my little trinket will help me align myself better with Ragnar. Maybe he can help me aligning better with the rest of them. Is it that they call themselves the Naya's bitches or something like that? Chantel's bitches? I can't remember. I'll have to ask him again once I see him tonight.
Wait, so what's the purpose of the ring?
I wonder... No, he possibly couldn't figure out what purpose behind that ring yet. After all, I haven't given him an order.
necklaces, because if not, what?
Do you just like go?
Oh my god, that's like so clever to use an orc like that.
Pick
Give
up the
myself
goddamn
away.
ring.
Around that time, power, the natural energy within the ring begins to fade, and you are losing very quickly your connection with Marilyn.
Oh,
What the hell just happened? It looks like you went to a different world.
I was in her like head and everything. I
Let's
was,
say that again.
I like the pause. As we look at her
I was like
head.
in her head and everything.
I was in her sides and everything.
I was in her like
I
consciousness.
was deep inside her.
That is deep inside her.
No, I wasn't deep inside her. Never.
Not yet.
Not yet. I don't know though, guys, because apparently she can control me with this ring. So powers are not activated unless she speaks on it.
Take that motherfucker off.
Can we like replace it with a fake ruby that still emanates natural energy to make it seem like it's an actual
Yes.
ring?
Yes, we gotta go to a jewelry store. Because I don't think any of us have the type of. Does anybody have
Well,
like?
the ruby.
Cloning?
Yeah.
Nah.
Shit.
Oh,
Bear
what I
in
can
mind that we
do.
only have an
Fuck.
How
Alright.
about this? I have a plan if we can't find a jewelry. A spare one.
Maybe he should just wear it around his neck for now.
Well, that's what I was thinking. If we
Until-
can't.
Till we can find another one.
Or what I can do is put her to sleep
Yeah.
and switch the rings again because that's and then when she tried to control
Did
me,
it look the same though?
but when she tries to control me, she
And
controls
we might
herself.
want
And
to
it'll be
keep the
funny.
ring in case we want to spy on her again. We just have to put natural energy in it.
Yeah, but we could also scry on her too.
I can scry.
Yeah, and that might be safer than
But that's like getting answers out.
him putting on the ring again, because then she could control him if she wanted to. You know what I mean?
say that she wouldn't try giving order while they're on their feet.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I think we definitely need to try and get a fake. And then, if not, while we're getting you ready for your date, we'll just put it around your neck.
Go with the keeping it close to your heart story.
Okay, I'll keep it close to my.
Yes, you're
Yes.
Keeping
Yes.
it close to my man tits.
exactly.
Yes.
I'll
Yeah.
tell her it's gonna be from the heart.
Yeah,
'Cause
your tits are close to your heart.
keep it close. Controlling bitch!
Okay, maybe don't do that. Listen to me. You have to keep all of that orcish rage locked up
We're following
inside.
him, right?
She was using me!
We're following him, right?
Dear God.
Real quick, which one of all of you really? Which one of you's inhaled?
I did.
You two?
Hey.
And Draco.
Well, we already know what happened with Draco. Moon,
Delayed reaction.
Oh no.
you begin
I
hearing
hope you still have that fucking
sounds
potion.
from all around you.
You're high on.
I hear voices.
All you hear is a lot of things saying, "Hi, hi, hi, hi."
I hear dead
hi,
people.
Hi, hi.
Maybe they're fairies.
Well, fiend!
Don't
Avery.
give them your name.
You hear something from behind you. It sounded as if it was right behind you, but as you turn around to see what was approaching you, you see from miles away a deer grazing
Hearing.
and seeing.
We're werewolves.
What do you do with the voices in your head?
Oh. Have voices.
Question.
Ask them who they are.
Below you, down here. Hey.
I look at the ground.
Are they
see-
like ants?
You see the grass
Smurfs.
waving.
The grass is talking to me.
Dear God, what kind of fucking trippy shit?
I
is
want
this?
what she has.
I want what she has.
What? Oh, you. All right. And she just sticks the canister right up against.
No. Maybe okay, fuck. You're going on a date. Thragnard. Fuck Nard. It's a delayed reaction. You're not feeling it yet.
You.
Dear.
Your eyes glow white, and all you see is you, Marilyn. Very nice restaurant. And she just reaches over and places her hand on her hand. Says, "The ring on from me. I want to see it."
And then
Oh my. That is all that you see.
Then I come back to my senses?
Yep.
Remember, I'm taller than you. I have a high tolerance. But let's say this. I
Only
saw
like 2 feet tall. Go on, though.
I saw a glimpse of the future.
And
I saw a glimpse of the future. And I was sitting in a dining hall, mess hall with Marilyn. Said so. Ragnar, why don't you put the ring on?
we need to get that fucking duplicate.
But the context of that, was it the context of the fact that even if I have it around my neck, she can still control me and have me put it on?
You don't know. All you have to go off of is what you just saw.
Go for it. We need to get that duplicate, and we need to go for the double deception. You'll have it around your neck, the duplicate, like you're trying to keep it apart, and when she puts it on, act a certain way.
Pretend to, if she gives you, pretend, act as if you're going to follow it.
We'll be there.
Imagine her command is for me to kill all of you. How about I make fake kill all of you? It's just a hypo. It's a hypothetical.
Regis points at the construct Arzak.
Kill the construct first. In front of her.
Yes. Kill the
Does
construct.
she?
But the thing is, what happens is she wants everyone and just not the construct.
Because he turns the.
Then you kill the construct first. And then if that is, then
we can lure her in. Bring the construct Arzak, if this even happened. Bring as a sign of good faith to her. You're going to kill front of her. Off. Lure her in, and then we kill that motherfucker.
Yes, finally.
Only if that happens. Only if that happens. Considering the fact that this
we can
may
keep
not
the Hell Kitties for ourselves.
this may not even come to fruition, of course, but we need to go get that duplicate. That we need to go get something, a duplicate, whatever. We definitely need to do that, or else this plan is not going to work.
Where he says, "We're going to need to hurry."
Alright,
I only
alright,
have an
alright.
hour.
Moon, you're on hair duty. Do you have something to wear?
He already had a spa day.
Yes,
Oh,
father. I'm already
great.
ready, sir.
Are you wearing something nice?
Yes.
Okay,
It's the bard. Chances are he's always wearing something nice.
fantastic. Okay. Let's get to the jewelry store. Alice,
Yes.
can we finish these experiments tomorrow?
We are actually leaving today, but I think I've got everything that I need.
The
All things
grass talked to
considered.
me.
Oh,
That's
and I heard it.
interesting.
deer like 100 yards away,
Ah.
and I saw
Famine
it.
says that goes with what we discovered in the library. The resultants of the natural energy infused with items, people, magic is different between what we do. Is random almost.
Make
it seems.
out.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's almost
Get him.
euphoric.
Windrew, kiss me.
I'm coming, my darling.
But do I have a probable cause that that person with the painting through the construct Arzak is using natural energy then?
Ooh,
It's a theory.
Alice,
She like turns away from
you
Famine and Windrew.
you
making
said
out.
that Marilyn gave you this, right?
With the natural energy?
Yes.
No, that is my own personal research.
You don't say.
The only thing that we are connected by is that one mission where she had you bring me that device.
For the natural energy.
Yes.
She knows about it.
The natural energy, the lake of vitality.
Yeah, I think she's trying to take over.
It is a coincidence.
Alice, you're not going to go telling anyone, you?
About what we've discovered today. My own business.
And that's exactly what I was gonna do too. I don't know where. 26.
37.
Windrew, you are able to figure out that chances are she's not going to tell
Andrew?
Arzak.
I say Windrew's
Windrew?
making out.
Windrew is making out with
My
some-
mind's somewhere else.
Isn't it Winter Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you stay with her for this evening? It's your,
Famine's coming home with me.
Okay.
You want him?
You're just gonna split them off?
I mean, I could
You
go with
all
both
are
of you.
able to visit me whenever you want, and I'm sure Windrew would very much want to visit now.
But you think they can't hold it off now? Those are like two pieces of pot that need to freaking combust. Let them have their moment.
I'll tell you what, Famine, if you want to stay the night, by all means, I'll expect you back at work at some point. Alright,
Oh my god! You got a stage 5 clinger, my guy.
You know.
Arzak, you were able to figure out that what she is telling
Might have a
you,
new party
you
over
can take at face value that she's not going to flat out tell anyone because it's her own business.
Okay.
You two are able to tell that she is not aligned with Marilyn. She's only working with Marilyn so that she has resources available to perform her own personal agenda, which is with the natural energy. And she's not going to go out and tell anyone, because as she says, it's her own business, what she does. Now, that being said, you have an hour.
And break.
So.
Is this where we cliffhang?
Yeah.
Good. We're going.
7 or 8.
It's
A
8.
little bit
We're
longer.
Oh,
going.
I don't know about the new closing hours. They closed. Scott said they closed at 7 one day.
So the rumor is apparently they're gonna go to the rumor is that apparently they're going to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good for you.
What? Oh. Aw. Not that golden
I heard a lot of
strip.
stuff. I heard about that, or they're going to the Best Buy. We've heard that too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways.
So, like, do all plants talk to me now?
Oh, you
How
stopped
long
hearing
does it
voices.
last?
Oh,
Oh,
we
it's only a little
stopped?
bit.
The small
Sniff
amount
so
that you
much.
inhaled, that she allowed you to inhale, it allowed for temporary benefits. Before she leaves, however, she does give you a spare canister. You all seem to be having a lot of fun with this, and it might align quite well with your own personal vendettas. If you want to collect more natural energy for yourself, I will gift this to you for the aid that you have given me.
Thank you.
We got junkies now.
Alright.
Do you want one?
Next
Say
hour, I get to
no.
just wait for my.
In your thingy.
Alright, so Thragnar is going to, well, you're already ready for your date.
We need to go to the jewelry store very quickly.
Whoever wants to lead, roll me a knowledge local.
I
How
have to
much do
stay
you have extra?
to the.
And local?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go to
I have
the
8.
jewelry store.
Go ahead.
Look at that.
I have 16.
16?
Mhm.
You're able to find a jewelry store that is of relatively good reputation. Given the time constraints, you probably couldn't find anything that was exceptional quality or something that is with a really good reputation, but you'll know that you'll probably get a relatively good price for whatever you're looking for
Need a
and a
magical
good quality.
ring.
We just need something that's going to match to a T.
Mhm.
And it has magic.
Roll
Yeah.
me, anyone who's looking, roll me perception.
I'll look. 25.
$30.
You all collectively are able to find a ring that almost near perfectly matches the same one that Marilyn gifted to Thragnar.
Is it magic?
Tell me.
Is that perception or
Tech magic.
Sense-
I have
You
the
cast,
spell.
you cast detect magic and it does not glow.
We just have to use magic
Wait,
on it,
wait,
don't we?
wait. She gave us natural energy, right?
She gave you the canister. It's empty.
Oh.
But there wasn't. Was it? There any in it?
No.
No.
Well, we just have to cast magic on the ring so that way it glows. Because magic was.
You cast an end. Or do you control spell?
Wait, hold on.
You could probably put like a very simple like incantation or
Wait,
enhancement on it.
wait. Can I put guidance on the ring?
It only lasts for a certain amount of time.
A
Chances
simple
are-
what?
A simple like enhancement or
Oh,
enchantment.
from them?
In the store.
Probably
from the
not
store.
them, but you can go to any place that can do enchantments.
How much for this ring?
Oh, that one is quite good quality. I'd say about 150 prints.
I'll give you 125.
Perfect.
Alright, we're gonna do that. Oops.
We'll be invisible following him, won't we?
Yeah, and the rest of my god!
Tom does not like to be tickled.
Can I
Mm-mm.
tickle pickle?
Alright, so yes, let's do that. Let's go get an enchantment for it.
Right, you could probably go anywhere that has any kind of reputation that can do a very simple enhancement to it. You walk into a nearby store. Ah, hello dear. What can I do for you?
We want an enchantment on this ring.
Ah,
One that's going to take, like, seconds to do.
there's only one that I can really think of. I don't know if you want that one.
What is it?
Quite literally, it's binding. A ring of binding.
What does that mean?
Once activated, it causes you to. It acts as entangle. It keeps you in place. You cannot move. Like paralysis.
Oh, it's like the entangled spell.
But, do we make it work, or what? How did that happen?
Given the time frame, it would be as soon as you put it on.
Oh, okay.
What about
I
one that
can-
takes like 10 minutes?
Ah, well, if you want something a little bit longer of the time frame, I can allow you to breathe underwater. I can make it allow you to see in the dark, or cause someone to grow an appendage, or grow
To see in the
one.
dark.
Anything else?
Very simple things, really. Your imagination can go wild with these.
Anybody got any good ideas?
I can only see in the dark one day. Pretty
What
good.
about one that allows you to climb on walls as if you were walking on the flat surface?
Or one that can just resist me being controlled.
Ah, an increase to your mind power, your will of sorts. Ah, that would take about what did I have of it? I'd say about 10 to 15 minutes.
That's great, let's do it.
I thought I said 10 to 15. They all say, what the fuck?
How much?
Oh, it's a very simple incantation. It will be a ritual. It'll run you about 5 prints.
What about 5 gems?
Gems could work as well.
Alright.
Alright, I'll get working on it right away. And she goes, starts tinkering. You see like a flash coming. Don't mind that, dears. It happens all the time. And eventually she does come back out and like, here you are, your ring of advanced will.
Give me.
Do you put it on?
Yeah. Because then it'll look maybe...
Yeah.
Alright. You need to get to your date.
I'm late.
Yeah, you
late,
should get out
late.
this
For a
door.
very important day.
I know, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I'm late. Alright, but they have.
Oh.
Where's the person that's supposed to bring me?
Oh, yeah, shit. How are they going to find you? We gotta get the hell out of here.
They can't see us.
Have a good evening, dearies.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Or anyone
Such
saw
a
us.
lovely band of thieves there.
Alright.
Swindled me, I did.
What?
We swindled her because you paid her with gems instead of prints.
Oh. anyways.
Yeah, you use gems that's from a different town's currency.
No, you can barter.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, anyways. So I give you Helena, and in the off chance that you would need it, because I can just hide, I give you my ring of invisibility. In case you need to get out of there right quick.
Okay. And whatever she tells me to do, pretend to do.
Exactly. If
Okay.
something goes wrong, and things seem to be going south, turn yourself invisible and get the hell out of there.
Okay.
And tell Helena to call me.
Okay. So we should make it look like he's by himself. So we should hide.
Can you turn invisible and hide in the restaurant?
Wait, but they're supposed to call me. Someone's supposed to come to me and approach me.
Yes. We'll sit on a bench.
Yeah, go. You see, there's the main square. There's the fountain right there where you can all sit around in a circle.
Exactly.
Right, Mina? Right? Papa's going on a date in Maryland. You like the sound of that?
Are you going to Maryland?
I'm going on a date with Marilyn, Mila. Do you like that? You want me to go on a date with Marilyn? Are you happy I'm going on a date with Marilyn?
She does not know how to react.
Yeah?
All right. So as you are sitting on a bench nearby, eventually a guard looks just like a guard, dressed like a guard, comes up. Ragnard.
But my date you, Mr. Thud.
Your presence being requested by Chieftain.
Shit, present? I didn't get her one! Oh, wait, my presents.
Follow me.
Yeah.
He leads you back towards the palace. And as you are brought back into the palace, we are going to have a scene change as I describe this. You are behind Lila. brought into her office, which has been modified to have a very elegant, beautifully presented table with a centerpiece that is like an ice swan figure.
Artistry in here is amazing.
I followed them in.
Okay, so you are invisible.
Yep.
The swan is amazing. I just
Just gotta
ashamed
put it
that we're
to
gonna
the
have
side.
to chop it off and
All of a sudden, as you are looking around, Marilyn does appear. Hello, Ragnar. She is wearing a very elegant red dress.
whoa. Hello to you, my honeysuckle. I came from down below to see the beautiful, majestic goddess that's right in front of my eyes. Her eyes glows glistening
Ah, Ragnar.
like the stars up high. The
I'm
gods
witnessing all.
had gifted me.
Ah, Ragnar.
I'm telling Draco
Oh,
who's
yes, of
outside
course.
Such a
waiting by the
beauty.
door. You guys want, I can have open communication with
Please.
all of you.
Seat.
Of course.
She sits down.
You already
with
know it's fine.
You are quite the poet.
I study the world myself.
So your abilities do not come naturally.
Unfortunately.
I do not mean to pry.
That's my foot. You're like footsie with me.
For someone of the imaginary, it can be rather short-sighted.
Don't worry. Draco can tell you everything.
Quiet.
One of my favorite readings was a little bit
things
from
on there,
Jasper.
just like
Jasper.
No.
Ah, yes, I used to read his works back when I was a child.
Elizabeth and Jasper told me about the story of. Let me rephrase this. Jasper, who's the told us the story. And her
Oh,
think of a name.
It's a werewolf story.
Audience.
Elizabeth and Claudius. Waiting atop a mountain
I
with
like
each
that
other
name.
where they both kissed.
I remember that story and dreaming about my wedding day.
Claudius was off to war and told Elizabeth, "A single day, sun sets, look upon a high above this
Then he
hill.
cheats on her.
Just wait. I could look from distant. And years has passed as Elizabeth will go.
Thank you.
And that Claudius never arrived. Claudius.
Quite the take.
Favorite stories.
I'm getting emotional.
Oh, here, and she hands over like a handkerchief.
Tell me, Lady Mary, what do you like to dabble into aside from usual day-to-day life, being a ruler?
I'm very much into history.
Really?
Yes.
Tell me, I am intrigued.
Oh, I don't want to bore you with the inner workings of the history between so far in the past of Brynfaldo and now, but it is quite the tale. Perhaps one day I will tell you more.
Roll first. I mean, not first line, hand for diplomacy.
Yeah.
You making out with Famine? So
They're fucking
Yeah,
now.
they he stayed with famine.
So I got a 32.
we
Wow.
definitely need to roll for pregnancy
So
after this.
what I'm gonna
She's
say
definitely
is,
being worked the next day.
You
no,
don't have
may
any
you
fifth level
ever bore
spells
me with the
left.
talks of history, as it will inspire
She's
me
what, a half?
tell wonderful stories,
Yes.
wonderful music.
I'm a human and she's a half.
Music, history
Oh, you're
also
kinda
shifts
big.
music in the way.
Yeah.
I'm also
Then
barbarian.
tell me, have you ever heard of the tale of Draftar?
No, I've never heard of Draftar.
Well, it is a wonderful tale, truly remarkable.
Oh,
Draftar was a druid from long ago, many years ago. She was part of a drow society, if you will. They were not as scarce or ostracized as they are in our time today, but she was a bit on the curious side of things and began dwelling in things that should not, especially in that time. Came into some very dark magic. It corrupted, changed her in many ways, both physically and mentally. To say her society, her Drow society, Druid society, decided that she was no longer welcome, given her newfound hobbies. They removed her from their coven of sorts. She was enraged by this and sought out to destroy the very same society that threw her out. Well, in her quest for conquest, she was overthrown. Nobody really knows what happened to her. It is a mystery that has enveloped historians and archaeologists for decades, really. No one truly knows exactly what ever happened to Draftar. But I, like many other historians that have come before me, have my own theories and hypotheses, but...
I think she's alive.
Oh, really?
I think. They're not telling us. Sometimes we have to look within the tale to find the answer. I think she sealed it away. Or often corrupts people, or rather magic in this case, where it we can't destroy her. We seal her. And that was erased from history because they don't want us to know where she's at.
You are so insightful. Much more insightful than I once thought you were. You have surprised me. Intrigued me, mind you. I do have one question. Wearing the ring that I gave you around.
Forever wear it and close to me.
It's beautiful. I have one request. For once. Once.
Definitely. Oh. Honest.
I just want to see how it looks on.
Take it off. Unlink the chain.
Totally, y'all.
It's the fake one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Bring the ring. Kiss it.
You do not have to roll for a will save because you have now an increase in willpower.
Yes.
It does look very.
If
very
only
handsome.
everyone could see. Like, I wish we actually showed ourselves sometimes because if they could only see.
Eventually, we will get a setup where we can have webcams on all of you as well.
So that they can see our beautiful acting.
Yes.
Because that was prime.
That being said, who all is not in? Well, I know.
I know Moon is somewhere there.
Are you in here as well?
I have Helena.
You have Helena, yes.
Yeah, so I don't really need to be.
Okay, so 1, 2, and 3.
I can see through her eyes.
I have no way of doing
Draco's
sneaking.
waiting out.
Yeah, you can stay with Draco.
Yeah, I'm pretty much
Side
keeping
point.
watch.
What happened to the cat and the wolf?
Truth.
If you turn back
The
to
cat is just hanging out with Arzak.
But like,
The wolf eventually runs through his natural energy and reverts back down to the golden statue. Around this time, the cat probably reverts back to a statue as well. But the three of you, are you like in the same vicinity? Famine is going to be with
Yeah.
and Bree's going to be with you.
Yeah, I'm kind of telling them exactly what's happening as she's relaying it, well, as I'm seeing it through her eyes, because she's kind of in the loop, just like...
Narzak, you're the same way, just with the group.
Yep.
Around this time, somebody approaches you from wherever you're at and says, "Excuse me. I have a question for a lot of you. Would the three of you by chance have seen an individual, typically on his own, a traveling merchant per se? He is about yay tall, darkish hair, and he delves quite fluently with punch. I'm in search of him. He goes by the surname Marco."
No! And she continues looking through the eyes, watching.
Arzak, you hear a
Fuck.
Bran! Bran flies up past Arzak and lands on this
He was
elderly
with him.
individual
That's who we went.
on his shoulder, perched. Bran!
Bran. Dude, would I know this person?
No. Master! Allow me to introduce myself. I am not your enemy. My name is Herb. And I have some questions for all of you.
Okay, so...
I'm going to just roll a, I would assume, like, out of character, I would assume that this person is somehow related to, Seraphina.
That's
Some-
why I'm laughing,
Yeah.
because we were doing the campaign and he popped up and he's like, I need a name, and I was like, Herb. So when he was like, Herb, I was like, oh god. Oh god.
Kirby, Herbal.
So,
I'm gonna just roll that sense motive
Oh,
just to
shit.
see, and that is a 20, not a nat 20.
What are you trying to figure out? Like, if these.
Just to see, like, if he's telling the truth that he's not an enemy, or figure out what his...
Given the fact that Bran landed on his shoulder, you trust Bran explicitly from your time with dealing with him during the war in Azeroth and all the time that you spent with him. You are fairly certain that he is not an enemy.
Okay.
At the very least, not an enemy.
Okay.